guys, I am not in Texas right now. I am in Colorado. We're in Colorado today. So we'll give everything a moment to update here. How are we doing, guys? Hello, Grifter and Noodles. How are you guys doing? I'll zoom out on the radar here. Let's see what we can find today, guys. I think it's going to be an interesting day. Only about a minute late. 1, 2. So that's enough zoom. Do a third zoom. We are bypassing some storms to our south to get to what I think is going to be the better threat to the north. Hello, chat. Getting everything set up here. Yes, we are in Colorado. Good to hear, Noodles. I'm doing pretty good. Had a good night's sleep last night. And then I got up from Shamrock, Texas and drove out here. We got some storms going up to our south, but we're going to avoid those right now just due to the high temperature dew point spread. So it's really dry air down there. So I think we're going to go north. If any storm can get far enough east, it's got tornado potential later on. So we're heading to those things to the north, but I'm showing you guys that stuff south. Yeah, so it's been a crazy sequence of chases. But we got back with a great structure day yesterday. I think today we're probably a little higher of a tornado threat, but definitely not as high as the week prior. Definitely going to be a little bit slower of a week for tornadoes. Definitely not expecting any outbreaks, other than like maybe 1 or 2 supercells producing multiple tornadoes. So we're just going to get out here and see what we can find. I mean, that's the key to storm chasing. It's the key to seeing the most tornadoes and the best tornadoes is just to get out the most because of the unpredictability. So it's a little toasty out today. But I might be going back home for just like right out. I might call this chase, go home, grab some new equipment and some stuff I forgot, and then head out to Oklahoma tomorrow. Tomorrow looks a little messy too. All these days coming up are mesoscale days. They got their problems, but if they overcome that, there is a tornado threat. Let me see. Let's fix Twitch. How are you guys doing over on Twitch? Be better with you Twitch guys. Just hit 60 followers on Twitch. So I appreciate you guys over there. Need to put a little bit more love into Twitch, it seems. And I guess Twitch people like music, which I can't do really on YouTube. Kind of wondering if we do need to go south here, because downstream there's a 17-degree spread at Burlington. I'm just not sure, but there's a 17-degree spread at Holyoke too, 30-degree spread at Sterling. Just worried that that stuff in Colorado is going to go up too far west. I think what we're going to do is just, we might sit in Yuma for a moment. We do have these updrafts going up to our south over there on a little boundary down there. Kind of like a dry line almost. Not really. know what the main play is. We've got these storms down here, and we've got these storms north. It depends on if these things go straight southeast, probably not worth it. If those things make it out east, could be worth it. Got some fairly low spreads right here. So we'll go to scouting our target here. Definitely not a super clear-cut day at the moment. I think that we've got two targets to keep in mind. We've got that Colorado stuff further northeast, and then we got the stuff down here. There is good vorticity down here too. There's a 75 streaming, 75 over 58 kind of heading towards there. Lyman's a little chilly, but these storms further south here are not. Lyman's not chilly. It's hot, but the dew point spreads are low. That's what I mean. I don't know why I said chilly. But those storms over here to the south are in probably a little bit more favorable of an environment right now than that storm north. And vorticity is pretty high down here. I would think, at least. That's where that low wraps around. Yeah. Show me those low-level lapse rates. Steep throughout. What about mid-level lapse rates? Yeah. We're just going to go experiment with these storms down south, I think, chat. Check our LCL heights. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, it just depends on the way these storms move. I think our storms that are forming are in a little bit lower LCL environment here, so I think we'll sit just south of Yuma and watch for a minute. It'll be much easier to get north on these storms since they will be moving south-southeast somewhere in there. Thank you, Weather Rundown. I appreciate that. Yeah, I might grab a dog, but most of our dogs have training this week, so I don't think I'll be able to take one. They're still puppies, so we're still trying to get them socialized, and we need to get them time with other dogs, because otherwise they don't know how to handle themselves and they get too excited. So we've got that. Like Snickers just got out today, so he'd probably be the one I could take. But I think we're all doing training for all of them, because they all have to do separate times because they're a little attached to each other. So. We got these bubbles off over here. I almost went to Texas yesterday. When I went to bed last night, my plan was to chase Texas, but that MCS went through Texas last night and killed a lot of that moisture. So therefore, we're in Colorado. I think we're gonna just sit south and watch these for a moment. We're not in a super big rush. Not in a super big rush. Sure. I guess moisture is blowing somewhat towards that storm there. There's a little supercell south of Kimball, Nebraska right now. I think we're just gonna hedge here and wait for a moment, because I don't think tornado threat is imminent. I think it's gonna be a moment. Even with land spouts, I think it's gonna be a moment. So I think we'll just get to this light here, turn left. We're in Yuma, Colorado right now, and we will go from here. Plug you guys in real quick, and then turn your brightness down so you're not overheating. And I think I forgot to do a couple other settings here, so yeah, you guys are already overheating. That's how hot it is out here in Colorado today. Give me one moment. Might not be able to hear me well for a little bit, but I gotta keep you guys cool. Having the phone up here tends to overheat you guys. I'm gonna back you guys out a little bit too, which should help. Fixed at 760. Tilt you guys a little that way. A slight zoom. There we go. So, a couple storms we could be watching. There's this stuff off to the south, which is looking a little sad now that we've turned towards it. So we might just end up going north here after all, but that Abbott Burlington 75 over 58 has me a little like suspicious, because what we want for tornadoes is things to be on that eastern edge of that tornado risk that's out for today, because that's where the moisture is, or maybe even in the middle. And it seems like stuff is just going to be a little far west today. Watch out. I want to hit that bird. Jay didn't want to hit that bird. Welcome in, Maryland. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday afternoon. Updraft down here that's struggling. Find a spot up here so I can show you guys. I think up here we should be set, but I'm not liking how these storms are looking down here right now. Looking very dry. Up north we might just have a little better support, which is probably why the models were all showing that storm. I think north is where we want to be. These are these storms, but they're not looking so hot. That first one looked really sharp and then it just died off. So we're gonna get moving to our north. about an hour out from Sterling. Severe thunderstorm watch has already been issued. 5% tornado risk. Yeah, those storms north look really sharp right now, so we're just gonna go up there. Be there in an hour. I think land spout time's gonna be in about an hour, so hopefully we're not too late. South are really struggling with this dry air. North might be a little better. So we'll be there in a minute. By a minute, I mean 54 minutes we'll be in Sterling. But everything should be moving through by about that point. This storm should really pick up speed here. It's going to do that classic evolution. We just want to hope that it goes a little further east than southeast. If it goes straight southeast, tornado potential is a little lower. If it goes a little further east, we might be in business. But we should get a photogenic storm either way. Keeps that 5% tornado risk even with the 18Z updated stuff, so we might be in business, guys. Oh wow, it's been over a week since I've been in Colorado. Chat, how was our Friday? How was our Friday? Home base drop, a good idea. I agree. I haven't seen Maddie or the dogs in almost a week, and over a week. It's been, I think, 9 days. such good shade. I still need to come up with a good solution for that. Maybe get like a mat or something to remove the glare. I did not have time to get an oil change. I'll have to do that tomorrow. I'm still barely, like, I'm just right on the edge of needing one. After today, I'll for sure need one, but we're just planning on doing it tomorrow. I decided to sleep in today. There to the south. But they've all been fizzling thanks to dry air, so I just don't trust them very much right now. Supercells is better than one for tornadoes, so if we can get two supercells next to each other, that dramatically increases tornado chances. Just supercell dynamics can help out a lot. Up here to Colorado, and then we'll go north. working correctly. Starlink was having issues yesterday, but I think I got it in a better spot today. I just tweaked some stuff with the power supply. We can either go, we're just going to go north here at 61. Moving westward right now. There's just a new theory right now that two supercells interacting is good for tornadoes, and I've seen it play out more often than not when you get storm interactions, and they're just the right one. Tornado chances increase. That's how I got Holly tornado. But you can, and then a tornado in Nebraska last year. You can just kind of get the storms kind of can help each other out a little bit. Usually you get like a tornado supercell, hail supercell, but on some days you can get tornado pairs where each storm is producing a tornado if you got two supercells. But Cameron Nixon and Chris Broyles both did research on storms merging and right before tornadogenesis, and they found that tornadoes or storms merging in the RFD have a better chance at producing tornadoes. We're gonna go down 61 here and get the heck north. Sorry, I'm checking Ryan's stream. I want to see how this storm's doing. It's looking really nice. Yeah, it's not looking too bad, chat. Dono to Ryan here. I gotta get around this guy, chat. This road, I forgot how beat up this little road is. supercells. Seems like that southern one's just going to dominate this northern one. 76 over 59 is, or 79 over 56, not quite as good as 76 over 59. We'll take it. Running a little behind, but it is what it is. It is what it is, chat.
Yesterday we realized how bad the roads are. Yeah, they can get a little rough out here. I like how some parts are like this though, where they're perfectly fine noodles, but then you just like just up the road and it gets bad again for whatever reason. Like they do like a little chunk, and then you're just immediately back to like. Especially I-70 gets bad between like Lyman and Burlington. 76 is bad between like Brighton and Fort Morgan. South of us, but I decided against it, and I hope I don't regret that. I mean, it's 73 over 58, just upstream. I don't know, guys. Maybe we picked wrong. It is what it is. We're just gonna rock with this north stuff. It's not too late to turn around, but there is a little boundary up here. Storm's intensifying pretty fast. size in a tornado or two is possible. Tree of sustained supercell corridors is anticipated. The first and northernmost is underway over southwest Nebraska, Panhandle, northeast Colorado border. That corridor has the best chance at producing a tornado through 01 to 02Z, especially with any right mover in northeast Colorado. Separate sustained supercells should evolve off the Palmer Divide in east central Colorado and spread into west central Kansas. Southernmost in later developing convection should be along the southeast Colorado, southwest Kansas border, and may eventually shift east-southeast with the stout EML yielding increased ML sin with eastern extent. It is likely that only a few supercells will be sustained, but the very steep mid-level lapse rates and 40 to 50 knots of expected shear will support intense mid-level rotation with primary hail, with hail primarily as the hazard target. I forgot how to read. So they're basically saying, you know, stay north. That's what they think. Let's see what the graphic is, but yeah, they outlined the three areas pretty sharply there. They're outlining ours as the main tornado threat, so we're just gonna get after it today, guys. We're just gonna get after it. So tornado threat's not really jumping up until 7 o'clock local, 7 to 8 o'clock local time. So should be on this storm for a while. There's a pretty good road network up here too, so might be on some dirt roads, but hopefully we'll try and avoid the chaser crowds today. Storm, you can see the edge of the anvil there right in front of us of this storm we're working on getting on. See, and then up here, once we take a little bit of a leftward turn here, you can see the edge of the updraft itself right over there on that left side. Real Colorado target for this year? I can't remember any other ones. It might be. never-ending road trip. The greatest road trip of all time. On this trip, we have been to Colorado, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. So we've been through quite a few states. Been through quite a few states trying to bag these tornadoes. Excited, guys. I think today's looking really nice. Storm just needs to keep moving southeast. We don't want it to dive too far south. Almost out to Sterling. Probably have to head out towards Raymer. Even halfway to Raymer, and then go north. What town is there? There's like no towns there. I guess Stoneham? There's like nothing there. What storm do we even put this as? I don't even know what to call this storm. I don't even know what they call this storm, chat. It's just in the middle of nowhere. Supercell, big time hailstorm up to our north. We'll zoom in once because we're approaching. chat. South of our storm. Ah, you guys just fell. Second mount is nice, chat, but we're actually going to be on this thing a little faster than I expected, just due to how high base this storm is. Man, if only we had it on this hill. But we're heading into Sterling, Colorado. Oh, it's diving south. No, that's not what we wanted, chat. It's the opposite of what we wanted. Hopefully moisture can move up into our storm. Got a little wall cloud under there, guys. We're looking pretty juicy right now for such a high base storm. Yeah, I see a lowering back in there. It's going to be a minute before we can get a clear view of it. But I'm just going to leave you guys facing front because we're about to start driving straight at this storm. Might fill up with gas in Sterling. I'm already at a half a tank because I filled up last in Goodwin, so been on the road a little bit now. When's that severe warning supposed to end? 43 minutes. We should be out to Marina by 43 minutes. Yeah, it's like a 20-minute drive. So I'm gonna fill up in Sterling here, guys. And we're just gonna go. Gonna turn down that AC. Out in the shade now and probably going to be for the remainder of the chase. Yeah, Frank, this is a nice storm. Yeah, I'm thinking it's side lobe contamination. Though to me, it's definitely a hailer. We just need temperature and dew points to kind of merge together a little here. With those winds kind of moving from the southeast, we might have a shot. Holyoke is 73 over 55. So yeah, definitely that tornado time is going to be later on. But those storms to our south have put out a little boundary to our south, and our storms are putting out a boundary. Oh boy, it's one of those, it feels like June today all of a sudden with all these boundaries moving around Colorado. We'll turn that off. We can turn watches off. I like having discussions on because discussion before a watch. Tennis ball size hail reported northeast of Raymer. This is my home turf. I live in Greeley, not too far from here. Got the home field advantage. Literally, we're in a bunch of fields. Yeah, like an hour and a half from my house right here. Yeah, if I'm anywhere within like 2 hours from my house, I'm probably gonna go back home and grab some stuff. Little lowering here, guys. Storm's unfortunately diving south. We're gonna head out towards Snyder, Brush, Marino. It's a little further west than I would like to be. I was hoping this thing... Oh, somebody just reported a tornado. Is there a tornado? There's no way there's a tornado. Yeah, somebody just reported outflow as a tornado. In the season for that, guys. It is very low. Yeah, that's just outflow, man. I can literally see it from here. Hold on, we'll zoom you guys in like really far just in case, but I'm almost certain that that's outflow. It might be a weak tornado. I can't even tell if you guys can see it. That little dust plume, like way off in the distance there. To me, I think that's just outflow. I haven't seen any other reports come through. It doesn't seem to be in a land spout position either. It could be one though. Think that there's a tornado over there, guys. I really don't. I think that was a false report. I can still see that dust plume, but I just don't think that's a tornado. It's not in the right spot, and it looks outflow dominant, like it's where you'd expect stuff to be moving away. I just think I'm gonna fill up with gas here. There's a gas station like just up here. I gotta be quick though. I only need I'm at half a tank right now. We could probably risk it to be fine, but with Colorado, I don't like to mess around. So we're probably about 10 miles out. Tornado was reported, but that's probably junk from somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. I haven't seen any like reliable chasers report anything yet, which is unfortunate. Don't know how that got reported as a tornado. Like, we could see it from here, I think, what they were looking at. That's just not a tornado. It's only one report. There are literally people like next to it, a little closer. Yeah, it just looks like outflow, chat. They had to have had a gustnado or something. Oh well, everyone makes mistakes. For a second I was like, dang, did we miss something? I haven't heard anything else about it. Can I actually fill up at this gas station, or are there
there are too many people here. Yeah, that's one thing I hate about these later May chases is you can run into a problem where everybody's out of school, so everyone's traveling, and like summer vacation, and everyone is just parked at the pump, and it is immensely frustrating. We had to move gas stations earlier in the day because I went to 24/7 Travel Center in Goodland, Kansas, and they were all parked at the pump while everyone went inside. So just a total pain and a little disrespectful. But we got a pump right here, so. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Just had to do a quick top off the gas. Is this guy turning or what? Yes, he is. So we'll connect you guys back to Starlink in a moment. Hopefully service can hold up until it fully boots. Yeah, somebody reported. Okay, we gotta be quick because this thing's really diving south. We're booting up right now. Should be ready to go here in just a moment here. It seems to boot faster when I've been using it more, and I've been using it all the time. So optimizing connection. Once we get past optimizing connection, usually we're good to connect. So we're approaching a severe warning supercell right now. Big hailer, big tennis ball size hailstones reported with this. Is that a real tornado? Don't think that's a real tornado, guys. Oh, I guess somebody confirmed it, so we might be in business. I guess we didn't see it, but from really far away. Check on Starlink now. All right, here we go. It might disconnect for 1 second. I'll be right back. Raymer's like 45 minutes away. We gotta get it there. We got a full tank of gas now, so we're good for the rest of the chase. Turn your guys' brightness down. Just want to get through these lights here. Is a red up here, so hopefully we can get that guy emission tested. It's a green now. I would love to see proof of that being a tornado. I have not seen any photos. So chat, how are we doing? Do we think that was a real tornado? There's a couple people saying they got it, but I don't know. Yeah, velocity, I think this is just too high base right now for a main tornado flare. I think later on it'll improve. Is this gonna hit Nebraska? No, this is moving, this particular storm's moving southeast into Colorado now. So it's most likely just gonna be a northeast Colorado problem from here on. Velocity looks broad, yeah. Couplet is like, when you see a tornado, there's a couplet. There's radar velocities moving towards the radar and away from the radar, and where those things meet is the couplet. It's basically where the rotation is on radar. Basically where the rotation is on radar, but we gotta get screaming west here. We're probably not gonna make it all the way to New Raymer. We might have to go down south at Marino and go east. There's a decent road network, so I know when you get too far west of Sterling, it gets pretty rough. Along 76, it can be rough to get places, but we are approaching our storm now. Chased several good storms off Sterling, even several tornado producers that formed up there by the Cheyenne Ridge and then moved southeast and produced tornadoes. Love to see a photo of that tornado, please, because I really doubt that was a tornado. Nasty storm up here we just got to get through. His truck's making a bunch of weird noises. His truck sounds like a jet about ready to take off. It sounds like there's like a semi in front, but there's not. I wonder why it's making that sound. Freddie was calling it a gustnado. Yeah, I bet it was a gustnado. That makes most sense to me. I didn't think that was a, like, it was like there was clearly outflow near it. Sometimes you can get them to kind of wrap up like that and it becomes kind of a, well, is it, you can kind of get sometimes, like I've seen gustnados wrap all the way up and hit the updraft and be rotating and produce brief funnels to make them actual land spouts. But I also don't think many people understand what a hybrid tornado really is. So like your storm can form on a supercell and not be a hybrid tornado. Like if you get a land spout on a supercell, but it's not like from supercell dynamics, you know, it's a land spout still. It's really only a hybrid, in my opinion, is if it, or like if it like just ends up being part of the mesocyclone, like actually moving to where you'd expect a tornado, like fully occluding, all that kind of stuff. Like Perryton did that in 2023, and then the North Platte stuff kind of did that. I think the Weather Service officially said it was a hybrid, but yeah, when you see those big scud things on that left side there, and you're reporting tornadoes off them, you're not seeing tornadoes, you're seeing gustnados. And Colorado just always tricks people, I feel like. But I saw a couple reliable chasers speculate that maybe they saw it, so. But I trust Freddie quite a bit. If Freddie says it was a gustnado, in my eyes it was most likely a gustnado. He's not usually wrong. Oklahoma, Louisiana. Where's my map? Texas, New Mexico, Colorado. We got a really mean storm up here, chat. It's very high based. Pretty mean supercell. I doubt this thing got close to producing a tornado there. We're getting some big bolts over here, chat. Got a big bolt factory here. Very nice high-based supercell. Even more high-based than yesterday. Sterling, west of Sterling is 94. Page 94. So we're probably going to have to get flying south here because we're getting cut off right now. We've got numerous southward options though out here. So we're just north of Marino. Well, we've got good enough roads to take us south pretty much anywhere, chat, so. Pawnee National Grassland gets rough, but we're already east of that. Almost looking like there's a new updraft trying to take over in front here. We're gonna go down a little further because this reminds me of all these late summer events that I would chase out here in Colorado, where it's like, man, your storm's gonna form in really dry air, but if it makes it far enough east, you could get a tornado. It's just how it feels. Great texture though. clear air bolts.
There's got to be some people getting some crazy lightning shots of this stuff. Yeah, it seems like this, man, we're getting bolts all around us right now, guys. Yeah, very hail oriented storm here. This thing does not look like it's going to produce a tornado for a while, but I really wasn't expecting it to. Going to get down to probably Willard and go south. Very mean thunderstorm here, chat. Powerful supercell. Lightning raining down. We're definitely about to turn southeast, I think, based on that radar structure. We're about to get a big surge and it's going to go southeast. Alright, we're going to take that next left. Up here in a little under a mile and a half. So hopefully we are a-okay to do that and this storm doesn't try and run us over, which the storm is definitely trying to run us over. Very linear looking right now though. I've chased literally down this road before too. That's crazy. Where is everybody? Alright, as long as we can dodge the hail, I don't mind getting too close. It's just right now for this storm, it's going to be more photogenic to be farther back, just because of how high it is off the ground right now. Kind of a similar situation to yesterday. Yeah, it's definitely coming at us now. I like how everyone's scattering down south. I have not seen an image of that tornado yet. Alright, where is our little road here? Here it is. How is it that there's a tornado reported and 5 people say they say it? I can't find it. Dang. It's rough out here, guys. Alright, we're gonna dive south here. Just a nice monster Colorado supercell. Clear air bolts dropping out ahead. It's Colorado season, guys. I think I'm going to prepare for this thing to turn southeast, so we might head in the Merino direction. Here's our county road right up here on the left. And we're just going to basically stay in front of this thing, and then once it looks like tornado time, unless we're getting crazy structure, we'll dive underneath. Pretty mean supercell. Seems like it's definitely coming southeast at us right now. It's really close behind us. Southeast at 30. Yeah, this thing's definitely not moving as slow as it was. So let's go down this way. Oh, this is just an insane abandoned house here. I don't think we have time.
This road takes us southeast a little bit. Just don't want to get stuck on dirt roads, but I don't want to skip this shot. Wide angle here. Lightning is scaring me. Show you guys what we were getting a shot of though. Shot of that house with the structure, which is now over our head. All right, let's move along here. Very contaminated storm on velocity here, thanks to all that big hail. And I think it's using the Cheyenne radar, that's why. Once we switch to Goodland, it'll be a little bit more clean. Okay, we're just gonna jump south. Jump south, guys. Zoom you guys in a tad. Freddie was calling us near here. Pretty good vehicle cause we're completely disconnected from the storm itself. Yeah. Got a little couplet trying to form to our west. Yeah, there's a pretty big hailer out there near Scottsbluff, Nebraska. But the main tornado threat I think today is going to be with this storm. Somebody reported something, but I don't think I buy it, so I'm going to have to fix the stuff here pretty soon, aren't I? Wipe off the windshield too. Horse is running to the stable out here. Mean storm behind us, chat. Very mean storm. It's even meaner to our north. So I'm gonna get out here. We're gonna wipe off this windshield. Go south before I go east. Dude, this thing is right on top of us right now. Actually, it's probably closer on radar than it is in person, but radar makes it seem like the storm's on us right now. And it's definitely not. It's getting close though. But it's really diving south right now. Big, meaty hailstorm. South are starting to interfere. They're going to start to interfere with this guy pretty shortly. I'm just going to keep going south. road network's pretty good. Might be developing a little bit more classic supercell features back to the west. Still really high based. Road's paved here. We're gonna go south because I said so. A little hill right here. Just love how it feels like no matter where you go in Colorado, you got a great view of the storm. Definitely an underrated aspect. Of chasing this state. The only time you don't have a good view of the storm is when you're running 20 to 30 minutes late, which has happened to me out here. This is our storm. It's very outflow dominant right now, chat. Very outflow dominant. It's getting pretty. If we're going to try and develop a wall cloud, it's going to be to our west right now, given this storm structure. Big bolts, big bolts. Okay, I'm going to plug you guys back in. Everyone was going east. What happened? What the heck, chat? We got duped. Yeah, Goodland, it's just the angle that Goodland's going to be for the angle here. I see another gust NATO to the south. Look, we got a gust NATO ongoing right now. It's not a tornado. That's not a tornado. It's rotating, but it's a gust NATO. You just got to believe me. No rotation in the cloud base whatsoever. Very strong gust NATO though. What the heck are we? This is the strongest gust NATO I've ever seen. I'll just touch the cloud base. That might be a weak tornado, guys. That's a strong gust NATO there. That might be a weak tornado, chat. I think that's a tornado. What the heck is going on? It's rotating aloft now. We are looking at a tornado. What? I've never seen a tornado like this, guys. What? There's no way that's not a tornado. That's either a weak tornado or a strong gust-nado. I think it's a tornado though. Chat. I can't tell. It's got like features of both. I'm pretty sure it is a weak tornado though. Is that a funnel back there? Tornado. We have a tornado on the ground right now, right next to us apparently. Oh, dang it, I just kicked the mount off again. We got a weak tornado right here. This had to be what was reported earlier, but that is a strong for a gust-nado. To a spot where we can just stop and watch, but now it's behaving more like a gust-nado. I have no idea what to think about this guy right now. Alright guys, give me one moment. Now it's behaving more like a gust-nado. Oh, look at it, it's just kicking up right in front now. That is really strong motion for a gust-nado, guys. Every once in a while it'll kick up a really, really strong little thing, but out east, so we'll go, or west, I mean, so we'll go west. Here it is, right in front of us again. Yeah, no, that's definitely a tornado, guys. No doubt about it. We have a rotating wall cloud. Right there, we have a weak tornado on the ground. Very weak tornado here. Whoa, almost went off the road there. Yeah, we did go off the road, but that's fine. We're stopping anyway. Where's the other mount at? Oh. Here it is. I'm gonna put you guys over on this side. So you can actually see it. I think I put it upside down. 1 second. No doubt about it, that is a weak tornado. Just off to the right there. Much too long-lived to be a gust-nado. There's my other camera. weak tornado, guys. I was gonna say, like, I thought that was just gonna be a dust devil for the whole time, but it's still going down there. All right, it's time to go. I gotta put you guys back. Our other mount fell though. Hopefully it holds up. It might not. I'll have to fix it in a moment, but we're getting in the rain now. That was a weak tornado, but a strong gust-nado. And it's still going. It is still going. Get south here. That thunder's scary. That's what it is, guys. The thunder is scary. Oh no. The mount is not holding up anymore. Why? Why does it not hold up whenever there's a tornado? I get too excited and I rip it off, that's why. Alright. Like we're getting blasted with outflow now, so it should be done. That was a very weird tornado. The mount hold up. I'm gonna pull it all the way off and then stick it back on somewhere else. There we go, that seems pretty solid. That was such a weird tornado, guys. It's like we're getting like an actual hook now. It's still going south of us. I can still see it. We're getting inflow into the tornado here where we're at. This is about to become a full-fledged, powerful tornado, I think, guys. We are in the wrong spot, as it were. Is there any way I can cross the interstate here? We have a tornado right next to us, guys. Get around it, and there's circulations blowing up all around us right now, guys. It's a little sketchy here. Yeah, there's little tiny circulations all around us right now. All right, man, we're really gonna go this slow. Never doubt locals. Alright, we're gonna turn around then if this guy's gonna go this slow. Getting like an actual hook echo. It's still probably ongoing, but I don't see any concentrated area here. Okay spot right now.
us. But it's not very apparent. Yeah, the wind is all blowing straight up into it. We're just trying to get around here. It's not very strong. I'm not seeing any strong ground circulation, just where dust is blowing away. We're right at that hook right now. Hook's just south of us. We got to find a way south of 76, which can be very annoying. Is there any way I can get down there? Okay, well, it's got two routes. And I don't particularly like either of them. But we're going to go with the round. I think that's our best little shot here. I can't believe that got tornado warning. It's still on the ground now. I can still see it. It's not very strong right now. That was I thought that was a gust NATO, but that was very intense. We're on the board for today, though. On the board for today. Supposed to take? Am I really supposed to curl around here? Yes, I am. I love navigating neighborhoods when there's a confirmed tornado. It's just the best. Just the best. Nothing but the best. I see a little lowering now. Don't see ground swirl anymore. There is the lowering right there, chat. And potentially a circulation right here in front of us. All right, let's cut through here, shall we? See loads of outflow, but what a strange little supercell here. I see ground circulation again. I can't tell if the base is rotating, but oh boy, we got hail, don't we? Oh my goodness. I think we just lost Starlink. I think we just lost Starlink, chat. Oh my goodness, these are giant hailstones. We got softballs falling on us. Let me get south. I think we may have lost Starlink there, guys. Here it is in front of us. That's where that ground circulation's at. Oh, come on. There's a chaser traffic jam. Oh, we still have Starlink. That's unexpected. I don't really know what they're looking at. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Come on, guys, there's big hail. Let's go. Chaser traffic in the RFD? This is a crime. Seriously, I should be allowed to go around all these guys. But yeah, we're definitely getting some high base swirls right in front of us here, chat. And I see some scud. Can we just go, please? I know what's what, okay? They just won't go. And there's other people coming from the other side, so. Yeah, the swirl is right in front of us here. And there's another swirl east of us. So there's multiple areas of interest right now. That one east of us is rotating pretty hard. This one back here is a little weaker. I just want to get out of the way of the hail. I want to make sure Starlink survives. I thought for sure we lost it there. Come on. Oh my goodness, man. Only in storm chasing do people go 30 miles an hour when the big hail's coming. Seriously. That's no passing. Can't do that. Come on. What are we doing? Why are you stopping in the middle of the road? What are we doing, dude? I'm like at a loss for words, chat. I have no idea why they just did what they did. Like none. I have no good reasoning. It makes no sense. Hey guys, the hail core is coming. Let's stop in the middle of the road. At a loss for what those guys just did in front of us. Like they just stopped in the middle of the road. In what world is that a good idea? We can't get stuck behind whoever these guys are. They don't know what's up. They're not in the game. We gotta take such a long way around now. We should have gone north around. If we take 360 down, it seems like we can cut off a lot of time. I don't know why my maps isn't like you can do that. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Seriously, man, that makes me so mad. We almost just... We got like super close to losing Starlink in the windshield because somebody braked in the middle of the highway in front of us. The tornado had already crossed the road minutes ago, and they decided it was a good idea to just stop in the middle of the road and go 30. No imminent danger to anybody, just hailstones. Just an absolutely wild decision. turn. We've got a much better way around this. We're gonna cut off like 20 miles of driving. Just infuriating how that just went down. Just absolutely infuriating. Hey, the hail's coming. Let's go 30. I don't understand, man. What is going on over here? It's just so rough when people decide to do stuff like that. Just actually decisions that cost people money. I get now everyone's pulled off on the road, but I thought we were about to lose Starlink there. It's very obvious we're not going to be able to see the storm from behind. The RFD is just dust. So we're just going to have to go around. We'll get on it pretty quickly here, Chad. I'm sorry. I should have went north out there, but I wanted to get close to the tornado, which was pretty much gone by the time I ended up getting correct position. But, oh man. Yeah, good thing there's no overpasses. Yeah, I guess that's true. Those were chasers, though. Those weren't locals or travelers. Those were chasers. And we're in a dust storm now. I just want to get through, man. Yep, I can see you there. Oh, it's already gone. All right, 1.4 miles. Hopefully they're not going 1.4 miles south either. Getting a little frustrated with chasers. This isn't a tornado or anything, it's just dust. You can see about a good 100 meters in front of us. 1.1 miles, and then we go south. Yeah, I probably want to stay off the interstate for this dust. My car got hit with a softball-sized hailstone because 2 cars in front of me were going like 30 on a 60. Sorry, Maddie was asking what I was upset about. Yeah, they were chasers. I'm fine, just annoyed. This guy knows what's up, but we gotta go down and around, get back in front here. Can I get around you? He doesn't want to let me go around, but we're going pretty slow. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, we got a big dusty supercell from the back side here. We can't see anything. But there is a little road down here that I know of from spaces that lets us, like, because everyone's going to have to go all the way to brush, but since we're doing something else, we can skip and drop like 10, 15, 20 miles on getting on the storm. I don't know why Maps doesn't take us this way, but it never does. So, County Road X here. Yeah, we got a long way to go to get ahead. We got to get down towards Akron pretty quickly. Pavement ends. Back into the dust for us. Yeah, we're gonna get ahead towards the Akron area. We've got several routes over. Just hopefully the dust isn't too invasive. Well, this is blowing the other way now. There's our token underpass. Ooh, this is fun because this is all gonna be this is about to smell really bad here in a moment because it's all from this is all from a cow from a feedlot. It smells so bad. Alrighty. Let's get down and around here. Surprised to have another tornado out of this that we can't really see that well. Seems like that's going to be where that, I can see the wall cloud from back here, guys. The wall cloud is right under there. Nasty little wall cloud tucked back in there. We're going to stick with this. We're going to stair step down and then we're going to get back on this. Classic, gorgeous Colorado storm. I knew getting around 76 was annoying and we just picked the wrong way. Got maybe a funnel there on the right side too. A little anticyclonic action. Textbooks Colorado supercell here, chat. Like, if it wasn't for all the dust, we could play this whole thing from the back side. Got a rotating wall cloud back there right now, guys. And strong rising motion. Anticyclonic circulation is. So we're going to stair step down this road and go east. I just can't see underneath it. It's a little too hazy. If this thing just holds on for 10 minutes, we're set. But looking at that wall cloud, it's not going to wait that long. That thing is ready to go, if it's not already going. All right, it's right in front of us there now. You can see that lowering on the right edge of that
cloud just on the left side of the road there. It's our wall cloud. Got a great view here, guys. I'm going to switch you guys to ultra wide here. Stair steps south pretty much and we're set. I don't see anything going on underneath and it's looking a little rough, a little ragged. I do see, however, a dirt plume developing where we were looking at the we're looking at the backwards anticyclonic circulation there. Alright, we're gonna go. Sorry about that, chat. Didn't quite work out as I hoped. So one tornado today so far, and we're like well before peak tornado time. I think we're gonna stay on this dirt road. Got another RFD surge. I'm starting to see dust racing at us here. If only we could get around here, guys. Should have gone north out of Marino instead of what I ended up doing. Although this is nice because there's nobody here, but like nobody's got this view but us right now. To the north of us. Oh man, we're back in that strong RFD air. Apparently there is a tornado going on under there. I don't see it though, guys. That might be it right there. Can you guys see it? Reported tornado right over there. I see the lowering, I don't see the tornado. Alright, we're almost. Man, I should have gone north. I read that so wrong. Where is this road at? Just up here. Oh, I think I see it. I think our funnel cloud is there. I see a funnel. You guys see it wrapping back around in there? Alright, we're going to keep going. Try and get east of it. That's the only way we're going to get a sea as the dust continues to increase. We do also have to watch for a land spout on this southern flank here, but man, we fell behind. Yep, rope tornado confirmed. We just saw that. So we're at tornado number 2. We're trying to get through and around so we can get closer. It's proven to be somewhat of a difficult challenge here. How many roads take us south? Okay, we've got good options to take us south here. Good options to take us south. If we need them. But for now, we're just going to truck this way into the RFD.
I saw it for a moment. Look at that MESO, guys. We've got a new cycle developing in front of us too. There's the old cycle on the left, new cycle on the right. Got a blast. Multiple cycles right now. And the strongest RFD I've been in a while. These are easily 60, 70 mile an hour winds right here, guys. It's been a while since this car's been pushed around like this. Guys, intense RFD on this storm, and visibility drops. That's not tornado winds, guys. This is RFD winds wrapping around the tornado. Just don't want any of these lines to snap on me. Thankfully, they're on that right side of the road there. Guys. Wow. What a view, chat. Old cycles there on the left. New cycle, which is trying to produce the tornadoes up here in front of us. I can't confirm a tornado down right now. Old cycle looks ragged. Somebody reported a rogue tornado. I don't see. gonna cross right in front of us. We gotta go. Here it is, guys, right in front of us. Oh my goodness, chat. It's cranking up there. I can't believe we got that. Oh my gosh. Let's go! Peter Griffin is cooking, chat! Oh my goodness, man! Woo! Oh, I got some incredible photos, guys. I am so pumped right now. Just in the middle of nowhere. Dude, I got like the shot of my dreams. I can't even like put into words. Oh my goodness, man. I gotta download that right away. I cannot believe I got that. Is it still on the ground? Oh, here's where the damage is. Here's where it crossed. Pretty minor damage. I got dust in my teeth, chat. Oh, is it the other one? I gotta use imaging edge. Dude, that was nuts! I don't think it's down anymore. I don't see it. Probably turn Bluetooth on if I want to import stuff via Bluetooth. Oh my goodness, sorry for losing my mind, guys. That was just a dream tornado. If only it was a little less dusty, but that was some of the strongest. Strongest circulations I've seen in a long time. From that close. We were just as close as Grinnell. Holy cow, chat. We did it. We did it. I got corn plants all over, or not corn plants, but I got plants all over my car. Oh, let's go. Didn't hit up here, did it? Judging by the fact that everyone drove by, it did not. Oh, there it goes again. I see the dirt circulation right in front of us over there. Still down. Maybe that's just outflow. Hopefully that's just outflow. Gotta stay vigilant, shit. Dude, I could barely stand up with how strong that tornado was. windshield's not cracked, Maddie. We're good. Colorado. Heck is 2025 on? We have a new cycle trying to produce, but it's not particularly close. I think what I'm going to do is just go south of Akron. I don't want to deal with this hail for too much longer. I can deal with this size, but Starlink will start dying if I do anything about baseballs. South the road early. Please, Starlink, survive. You can do it. Just hold out. It's almost over. All right, we're gonna go down this road, I think, and then just go around Akron. Just in case we're not dealing with traffic in Akron. What is it with Akron, man? I can keep going south here. It's just the dust. It's always the dust out here. And every once in a while, a big hailstone likes to come in and make itself known. I seriously need to just stop for a minute because I can't see anything. Oh, there's a new circulation in front of us, that's why. Yeah, it's being pulled in. There's a little rotating eddy out ahead here. So we should probably give it some space. Circulation just up in front of us here. Trying to get around, but yeah, it's like right in front of us here. We're pretty much moving on the edge of it. What about big hail shaft off to the left, but there's a little couplet on radar here, and I think I see a little funnel aloft just to the north. So we're just gonna my windshield is all dirt. All right, we'll pause for a moment, chat. Get our bearings here. Get our bearings. Alright, we won't, you know what, I've decided we're not going to get our bearings underneath the power line. Not a good idea. Out of it. It's just dirt. Dust wall up here though. It is trying to recycle just to our east. So pretty out here. I like the difference between the two roads. Alright, yeah, we traveled right along the back side of that. Oh, I think there's another tornado, guys. I think there's another tornado. Here, we're gonna go east because I think we've got a new circulation on the ground. Give me one moment, chat. Let me find a road. I'm like 90% sure I see another funnel on the ground. I'll show you guys back behind me because you guys usually can see a little better than I can.
Maybe not, maybe it's just a rain shaft. But it bears watching. If not, it's gonna drop soon. There's no way this doesn't drop soon. Yeah, we have a rapidly rotating strong circulation. My tires are allegedly not working correct. Try and find out. We might get the tornado of the year, guys, if this produces again. It's a little tilted. Goes right in front of us, guys. A little high based. No way, that's not gonna produce at least something. That is really strong motion. Let the dust pass. I see a funnel cloud. Do you guys see that? Is focus correct? Funnel cloud right now. Right there. I think the dust should quiet down here in a moment. Oh, look at all that rising dust. I remember once that there was a theory that the tornado actually formed just to the right of the circulation, or of the wall cloud. Seems like we might be seeing that, maybe? Rising dust right here, chat. That's got to be it. There's some rising dust behind this dust that's blowing up behind us, but everything's looking a little ragged. And I don't see a ton of rotation with it. It might be further east. I can't quite see back in there well enough. I think we're gonna go south around because this is looking really ragged right now, again. Can't see very well. I wanted to watch it from this spot, but there's just too much dust. Oh. Well, I guess we can watch it from this spot then. Dude, my entire windshield, I think that's outflow there. I think that old circulation's getting very cut off. Yeah, that's how it looks to me. Yeah, that was my windshield raising. Make sure I'm fully off the road here so I don't get yelled at later. Yeah, it might just be outflow. Oh wait, hold on guys.
Hold on, chat. Might have a week. Got like two little swirls almost. Looks like outflow to me though. Yeah, you've got like that fast moving stuff, and then that stuff that's just rising but not moving very quickly. Oh, and we got another circulation right there. That's probably the tornado right there. That's probably the tornado. That's really spinning. Yep, that's a tornado right there. Little tiny circulation ongoing right now. Chat. Let's get moving, guys. Can't really see that one anymore. That was tornado number 3 at least. Man, my windows sound like they haven't rolled up in 20 years. Yeah, so, and there was another circulation I caught just now to the south before I could even get in here to show you guys it was gone. All right, let's get going. I probably need to wipe off my rear view mirror first. There we go. My rear view mirror was covered in dust. Oh, that guy's flying. Man, it sounds so nice whenever I gotta roll my windshield up. Just like a work of art. Just an incredible song. I think we picked the right target today, chat. I agree with what Manny told me. I think we picked correctly today. Freaking boom, man. Boom. It really doesn't get much better than that today. I got some great shots. I got some career tornado shots for sure. Just very excited to go through my footage later. 3 tornadoes at least. We had that first really weak one, and then that second one was strong. That was a strong tornado. Let's get going east again, chat. Dang, what an intercept. This has been the year of close range intercepts for me. Police officer coming through. Storm's looking a little weaker now, I'm being honest with you. I don't know that we'll see a 4th tornado. Oh wait, what am I thinking? We've already seen 4. We had the first one, the second one, and then we had that spout that I got photos of, but I didn't, couldn't show you guys in time. Dude, my face is covered in dust. What a day, guys. We're gonna keep going with this. No reason to stop. Extended the warning down. Yeah, plants are much better than tension wire noodles. I agree with you. I agree with you. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. There were some other good views, though. Some other good views. I am now south of Akron right now. Got this tornado warned storm here, and we're going to keep going with it. We've got a couple mergers that need to complete first. You know what? I take back what I said about wishing I went north. I think we deserve steak for that one, chat. David got it. intercepted that tornado, guys. Peter Griffin intercept. Well, be sure to like and subscribe if you like beautiful close-range tornadoes, because I guess that's what we're about. So that's probably like our 35th tornado this year. We have already had 4 today, so I think I'm at 37 tornadoes. That one was probably 35, I think. And that should put us pretty close to 170 career tornadoes. This guy's looking a little elevated. Dusty. I bet it's because of that boundary, man. That's got to be what did it, right? Was there like... Oh, man. That was a boundary tornado. That had to be a boundary tornado from... I guess it was a little earlier, but we just had a boundary collision, so that's probably why their storm's struggling now. Because there was a left mover that came out from the south, left a weak little outflow boundary. I was wondering if that's what triggered that photogenic tornado. That outflow's killed everything, but we're gonna keep ahead just in case. I've seen these storms go pretty quickly. I wonder if they can tell that my car was hit by a bunch of debris. Dude, that was a really strong wraparound RFD winds. Like, I was barely able to stand outside under that stuff. I got dirt everywhere. I look like I just intercepted a tornado. I look like I just intercepted one. You can't really see it on camera. That's not gonna complain about that. Yeah, it's looking a little elevated right here, chat. I think we're just gonna keep going east and get out to that next going. I'm a little bit worried that that outflow from those southern storms has really impacted our storm here. We're gonna get up towards Otis.
our supercell's trying to redevelop back north near Otis. Man, I love Colorado, chat. I love Colorado. That is why I moved here. That's why I moved here. Sorry, I'm going to be rambling about this intercept for probably the next 2 weeks. I was not expecting a tornado like that today. Here, we might start to go north a little, in about a half mile towards Otis, Colorado. I probably need to remove my target thing because, you know, I got a little too into the storm. We literally got on it, and then like 15 minutes later, there was a weak tornado ongoing next to us. Man, what a freaking day! Hopefully, everybody backed that, man. There's a supercell tucked back right in there, but we also have what appears to be another updraft forming overhead, so we do have to be a little careful here. This could be outflow, could be supercell, could be the boundary. We may transition to a bit of a hail mode here, but good thing we ended up taking the way we did, man. Dude, imagine had I not known about that road. Chasing here a year ago gave me the esoteric knowledge that there was a road between the interstate and brush that you could take south and east. Just crazy, man. The more you chase, the more you know, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna show my uncle. like our storm's definitely weakening. Yeah, that outflow's definitely messing with it. Well, we could drop south.
well mowed through though. What? Funnel cloud just got reported back behind us. Is it real? Yeah, so this is kind of that main updraft. It definitely looking a little low to the ground right now, and maybe a little stable, but more nondescript, really. We're gonna go down and see. We're gonna get to the top of it. We're gonna crest this hill and we're gonna flip around and see if that funnel's still there. It was reported 2 minutes ago, so since nobody else has reported it, it's probably gone. Yeah, so you can see kind of all the way underneath that storm here, and there's just not a ton to see, but we might be going in the land spout territory actually with a boundary like this if a storm goes up on it, as long as it's not too stable. So we're going to turn our attention a little south here. And I am going to... Yeah, it looks like that might be what's happening. Looks like we might be getting a rain shaft off to the east, so we might be trying to get a new storm down this way. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Whew. It's cold though here. It is cold. Might get something off this updraft here, but it does feel really cold where we're at right now. The boundary may have choked everything off here. Probably what gave us that tornado to begin with, though, and maybe why it died so fast. think our target's cooked, chat. Well, as cooked as you can be after a show like that. A lot of cold air has now infiltrated the area. Ooh, I'm seeing like little dirt whirls over there though. Be hilarious to get a land spout or two. Ultimate troll. I just love how pretty these roads end up right after everything finishes. Like, we were just right next to a tornado and now the sun's shining, you know. You would never know. Yeah, I've got a feeling none of this stuff's gonna last for too long here. Like, really, I'm gonna turn you guys around back north to show you. It's pretty grungy up there now. Definitely lower to the ground, but I'm wondering if we're stable now. We look a little stable. Whew, sorry, I'm blinding you guys, I know. I know, hold on. There we go. Sorry, chat, sorry. Oh no! David had to work today, bro. Stuff's all falling apart down here now. I think we're just stable. We'll keep going east with it for a little bit. Maybe it does get its act together. I just wonder how far east that outflow's influence is. Chilly out here, like it's about 10 degrees colder. Go find Ryan. Where are you, Mr. Scholl? I want to congratulate him on his tornado. Just north of us. He's probably hail coring right now. We're not going to do that. We're much lower to the ground. This could mean, if we're not completely elevated, a tornado here once our storm recovers. I got stuff all over my car. Storm chasing songs for Oklahoma. for Kansas, you could listen to that stuff from The Wizard of Oz. And I guess maybe from Texas. Maybe from Texas you could do the supercell soundtrack. But like nothing for Kansas, man. There is nothing for Kansas. I like how this is the one day that I put supercells and burritos. Kopic is sitting there taking a hell of a beating, yeah. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate that. And thank you, Grifter. Yeah, we had a crazy intercept. I honestly was not expecting a tornado like that today at all. I was expecting a bit more like that first tornado and the last two. I was not expecting a full on fully condensed grinder like that. See any damage completely over open terrain. Just perfect, man. Strongest tornado I've been in that angle with, other than Spalding. It was loud too. Storm's definitely dying here, chat. I'm gonna go in behind and see what kind of hail we've got at least do something here. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you like tornadoes, because we do too this year. We've had what? We had Silverton, Matador, Littlefield, Roswell, New Mexico. And then next up for photogenic tornadoes, we had Hershey in North Platte, Nebraska. We had Montevideo, Minnesota, Sykeston, Missouri. Then we had Grinnell. And then we have today in Akron. So that's 8 photogenic tornado days this year already. My highest ever is 11. I had 11 in both 23 and 24. So we're probably going to break that this year. This is probably going to be the year where I see the most photogenic tornadoes of any year. If we keep continuing, even if we slow down. But yeah, this storm is definitely chopped. It's got that cold air racing underneath it. So we're probably about done up here, honestly. Yeah, it continues to weaken here on radar. Storm down there by Cheyenne Wells. That's a long drive. By the time we get there, sun's gonna be set.
a car wash, guys. I'll take you out and show you the car before we call the stream. Holy cow, do I need a car wash. And I know something broke off of my roof because I could hear it when that softball came down. Be transitioning to a bit of more of an elevated hailstorm type threat here. Wonder how large the hail we could find. We're gonna go right here. You know, I might call it a little early today because well, I haven't seen my girlfriend and my dogs in like 9 days, but also because I've got a 360-degree camera I want to give away for Stormfront Freaks. And I got a bunch of stuff there at my house, so I also probably need to get some new clothes. But the only thing stopping me is the fact that it is the opposite direction of tomorrow. So it adds probably an hour and a half from here, 2 hours from here. So double that, and it's 4 hours of extra driving ahead of tomorrow. But my tripod's there too, because I forgot it, and it would have been really nice to have. It wouldn't have worked well today, but it would have been nice to have for Hershey. It would have been nice to have for some time-lapse stuff like yesterday. So I'm considering making a drive up there and saying hi to her, my girlfriend. The storm might be intensifying a little bit. If my phone's just scuffed. I wonder if my phone's just scuffed. Yeah, this thing's definitely predominantly a hail threat now. Kind of funny that they did say that tornado threat would be peaking right around now. But due to boundary interactions and the like, didn't work out that way. Like that may have been a different tornado from that first rope we initially saw. Alright, we'll speed up. This guy's getting annoyed with me. He can pass. He can pass.
severe threat is definitely winding down over here. We have a weakening supercell, and it's weakening fast. Had 4, maybe 5 tornadoes from it. Why is this charger not working for my phone? I'm gonna have to buy a new one. I may have broke my phone trying to get those. Dang it, I found the one that's... I found the USB, I found the lightning port, not the USB-C. Where are you, mister? Alrighty. Back in it, Otis here, I believe. Oh, he's driving away from me. Lois is leaving me. Okay, that's fine. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here, Chad. I think the severe threat's pretty much done. Speaking of which, Maddie's calling me. Go ahead and end the stream and I'll call her back. So we had 4 tornadoes today at least, maybe 5, because we did see a little rope back there in the rain before that close range tornado intercept. Yeah, so we had just an incredible... I've got some insane stuff off the back of the camera here. Just some incredible shots, some dream shots of, I don't know how well you can actually see, but just dream shots of this tornado as it basically came very close to us here. Like, it was a very impressive tornado. You can see the sign behind me, hey. Stop with the glare, no glare. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go home, probably grab my new stuff, thank the people at Stormfront Freaks for the giveaway, say hi to Maddie, say hi to the dogs, and then probably get up. I'll probably leave tonight. I probably won't even spend the night there, but probably then just blast down to Oklahoma for tomorrow, starting tonight. Probably won't get a full night's sleep if I do go, but that's fine. I'm pretty well rested, so... thank you guys so much for joining me. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We had just a crazy tornado intercept today. Hold on, I actually got to charge my phone because it's going to die and I'm going to be unable to end the stream and everybody's going to make fun of me. So I'm going to get this done here. I have a million cords in here. There we go. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm thinking Oklahoma. There is a Colorado target, which... You know, part of the reason I don't want to get too far southeast tonight, and I'm okay hanging back a little because southeast of Denver. Who knows what'll happen, but Colorado's been having a crazy streak here. I mean, on the 18th, it produced a really photogenic tornado near Bennett. A couple really photogenic. Yeah, that's really all I've got. Thank you so much for joining me. I know we're ending a bit sooner, but the storms are weakening here, so... be sure to like, subscribe, and I will. Is it seriously not working? Have I been gone the whole time? What? Sorry about that, chat. I didn't realize that went out. I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me. All right. Again, because I'm not happy with how that went. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you next time. Goodbye. There we go. There we go. Now, that was the one. That was the one. Whew. What a day, guys. What a day. Thank you, Ren. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot.